Oh, whew. Guess who hasn't done a video in a month? Me! Welcome back to Sexy Sense, where the scent is so sexy, you're guaranteed a friend. So, long story short, got COVID, injured my leg, and was either a bit too tired or couldn't be asked or hungover to do a video. So there are my excuses. Let's begin with the video. So, today I'm going to be reviewing Moschino, Mosquito, however you want to pronounce it, I don't care. Toy Boy. Now you see, this fragrance was hyped up to me and I kind of bought into the TikTok hype of this fragrance. If you've been on TikTok for the past year, you will know that anytime clubbing fragrance and TikTok is mentioned in the same sentence, this is what they're going to be talking about. Now, I did my first impression and honestly I was not really that impressed. As I said in my first impression, and I'll leave a link down below, it reminds me of a sweet we have here in the UK. I think they're called Parma Violets or something like that. I'll put an image of it on the screen. To me, it smells like that, and honestly, after doing that first impression, I was kind of hoping it will settle down on my hand and maybe the second layer of the fragrance will start to pop out a bit more, and kind of the Parma Violet smell will be kind of like a nice background. No, that was not the case. It just smells like Parma Violet, which is really, really annoying. I had a guy leave a comment on one of my videos, I think it was that one, saying that he picks up rose oil, and I couldn't agree anymore. Yes, for those who don't know what a Parma Violet smells like or tastes like, rose oil, just think of that. Basically, it did not impress me at all after leaving that video. Now, some good points to this fragrance is, one, it's good for teenagers, people 25 downwards, someone who's going college, university, high school. This would be a good fragrance. Now, for an older man, I would not see it as suited, well, because I couldn't imagine someone very old wearing this, as this is quite youthful. To me, this fragrance is unique, but it's boring. I think that was one of my main issues in my first impression, because I walked away kind of expecting it to do more after the video, and it simply didn't. Now, since buying this fragrance, I've only wore it like 5-6 times. And it's always there looking at me on my shelf, but I'm just like, I can't think of a occasion to actually wear you apart from clubbing. I think I wore a clubbing once and I was just it just made drinking very sickly for me because it was already sweet. And I'm a guy that likes my spirits mixed with Coke, and not Coke, Coca-Cola. And and it did not mix well with the drink. But I think simply it's an autumn, fall type of nighttime fragrance. That's why people say it's a clubbing fragrance, because you go out on the nighttime to go clubbing, and that's all she wrote. Now, the good points are simply it lasts a long time. It does smell nice for it being boring. It projects very well, and the bottle is really cool, which Moschino always do a good job on their bottles and make them really unique and stand out, which I do love, because I'm getting kind of a bit sick of the boring old normal bottles that everyone just buys, because I think presentation is a massive thing, especially in the fragrance industry, with a new fragrance coming out every second. Also, I think I mentioned this in my first impression video. It's got a controlled sprayer, usually Dior, Chanel, the higher brands use this, so I'm kind of surprised seeing a controlled sprayer from Moschino. So that's how it is. I don't know if it picked up on camera. I'm gonna have to wave it away because otherwise it's gonna get in my mouth as I speak. Anyway, so teenagers, I would say stay clear from this fragrance. I know it's very easy to jump into that TikTok hype and say, oh, I need to buy this fragrance because this fragrance reviewer is telling me to buy it and it's so good and it's get me so many girls and it'll get me a girlfriend and a compliment, and fucking shut up. as you can tell, I've been watching fragrance TikTok for a little bit too long and it's starting to annoy me. Just because I noticed there are certain fragrance reviewers that simply overhype a fragrance or any fragrance they buy. They just say all the good things about the fragrance, and even though the fragrance is quite boring, and they just like to act that they've never made a bad fragrance purchase ever. But that's another rant for another day. Overall, what am I giving this fragrance? Listen, I don't think I've ever even bought or even smelled another Moschino Mosquito fragrance ever. So I'm gonna have to base it off Club and Fragrances, which is the category people like to put this in. I would honestly give this a 5 out of 10. I feel like it's fair. To me, simply, if you like rose oil, you will love this fragrance. If you don't, you're not gonna like it as much. It doesn't really do anything else for me. Teenagers, stay clear. I know this fragrance a lot of the times is on discount. Sometimes you get it for half price off, 30%, 20%. But honestly, if you're gonna buy it, one, go in the store and smell it yourself and be definitely sure that you like this fragrance and you don't like it because someone else likes it. And if so, if you really like it, buy the bigger bottle. If you kind of like it, just get the tiny 50 ml, or I don't, just get the tiniest bottle of this so you can spray it here and there. Because honestly, I don't really see many uses of this fragrance at all, which is kind of another point that's bad. Like, you can't really pick it up to go every single day out and things like that. Compliment wise, I haven't received one compliment wearing this fragrance as well, so maybe people just don't fucking like it. Maybe they just act like they do. I don't know. But yeah, 5 out of 10. I feel like that's a good rating. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't fucking buy this. Oh, if Moschino are watching, buy this. It's amazing. It's fucking nice. I don't fucking know. Thank you all so much for watching. Definitely, I'm not gonna say I'm gonna be uploading videos because every time I do, I'll go missing for a month. So stay tuned, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.